Now, more than ever, we must show discipline, tolerance, and production to build a strong and better nation. I say that is the main foundation. So come, let us work hand in hand, because this is our land. Come, my brother, come, my sister, and let us build a nation together. Oh, yeah, yeah, oh, yeah, Remember, the key to success is working hard. For our country, we must have regard. Forget all your differences, let we start to build. And onward to progress we surely will. Because now, more than ever, we must show discipline, tolerance, and production to build.
Welcome to the Dynamic Hour. Again, another opportunity that you and I have to converse, to speak, to chat. Every Sunday from 1 to 2, we engage meaningfully. Today's program is really to thank the people who made that first event a great success. So I want to encourage those on Facebook and YouTube to please share the live. Sharing is caring. Once you do, you give your friends, your colleagues, the opportunity to be a part of the audience. I want to start off by saying the first activity was a great success. A great success indeed. Thursday, we had a wonderful, wonderful time at Wildwood Park. And I want to thank God Almighty first and foremost for making sure that the entire event was well organized, well put, and we had a really good time at Wildwood Park. And the weather was just right for the event. I want to thank the people who worked with me, who assisted me, who volunteered to make this possible. I am not going to call the name of the folks who assisted. They know who they are, and I just want to express my appreciation to you, those who did the oil dung, right? I know a lot of people don't like their names to be called, but I can tell you that the twin, they know who they are, and they would not have a problem with me mentioning their names. So Carl and Carlisle, or Matthew and Michael, right? The twin. Well, we normally call them the twins, but they're the twin brothers, right? Twin. And they did 2 pots of oil dung. That was really, really good. Tasty. Everybody enjoyed it. I want to thank Doblo. Doblo, that's Derek Moore. He did a pot of oil dung too. Really tasty, really, really, really good. I want to thank him. I want to thank Rosie Tellisford, right? Tellisford, that's Rose Tellisford. And Glenda Glenda Christopher, and Shem, and all the other people. You know, these folks are kind of public, so I am mentioning them. I want to thank the good friends who prepared the other meal, like Miss Elizabeth Forsyth and her crew. Ginger, my boy Ginger from Montjalou. Right? Everybody knows Ginger, that short guy. I want to thank him very much. I want to thank Leggy. I want to thank you very much. I mean, these folks are public. More so, they would not have a problem with me expressing my appreciation to them, right? I want to thank Mary. I'll say Mary. That's Orlando's mom, Mary, teacher Mary. I want to thank you for preparing the stuff there for me to an assistant. And the ladies who came and assisted, right? My good friend with the tambourine ball and the fudge and the, cooler. I want to thank you sincerely for that. I want to thank those who did the buns. My good friend from Tempe who did the buns for me. Glenda, you did some. It was just love, love, and more love. I want to thank Cecil Cadet. I want to thank my good friend Kevin Smart, and Craig Langdon. I mean, they were there with me, thick and thin, making sure that everything was a-okay. I want to thank the truckman. I want to thank Boris. I want to thank the other truckman who was there with me from the start. All right. I really want to thank you very much. I want to thank all the folks, all the guys, those at the bar, the bartender, the young ladies who came and assisted. I really want to thank you very much. I want to thank Festus, Wildwood Spark, right? I want to really thank you very much for making this come true for all of us, all of us. I want to thank all the ministers of government who passed by, who were there. Most importantly, I want to thank uh, the honorable or the most honorable Deacon Mitchell. He really crowned it off. People were looking forward to seeing him, to engage with him, to take photos with him, and that was really really good. I want to thank him very much for passing by. I want to also thank the Honorable Ron Redhead for passing by. I want to thank the Honorable Kieran James for passing by. I want to thank the Honorable Lennox Andrews. Not is it Lennox? Not Lennox. Um, Cornwall, Dennis Cornwall. I want to thank the Honorable Dennis Cornwall for passing by. I want to thank the Honorable Gloria Thomas for passing by. I want to thank the Honorable Delma Thomas for passing by. I want to thank Ion Thomas, right, for passing by. Did I miss out any minister? Did I miss out anybody? No, I don't think so. I don't think so. Hey, Jason, Jeremiah, thank you, my brother. And all the folks who came by and made this possible. And most importantly, the folks who came to enjoy themselves, to shake a leg, no, I didn't miss out Ron. I called Ron name already. The Honorable Ron Redhead. I called his name already. All right? I didn't miss out anybody. Good. I want to thank all the folks who came by, those who came from overseas just to be in the event, those who came for Carnival and were there. My good friend Kenny Lal Singh, I miss him, right? He was the former president of the Senate and former minister of government. I think he ran and won in St. Patrick West for a number of times, right? So again, I want to thank him very much. I want to thank all the people who came out. It was a real success. In fact, I told you, or prediction, or not prediction, but projection, was that we wanted to at least make between $30,000 and $40,000 profit, but we were able to make $62,000, $62,300 in profit. So the first event, we were able to make $62,300 in profit. All right. So that's after the expense and everything like that. And there were one or two people who told me to hold tickets and things for them, who told me that they would sponsor a ticket or two, and they were not able to fulfill that as yet. But right, so my good friend Terry Forrester, Ambassador Terry Forrester, he was there. Yes, thank you for letting me know that. Also, Jerry Hopkin, he was there too. He's Consul General, I think, for Canada. Jerry Hopkin was there. Right, so it was a great success. So there are people who told me to hold a ticket or two for them, and maybe they would fulfill that obligation between now and then still, right? There's a nice lady in Reedy, Montparnasse, who told me pass by for a little change. I was not able to pass by before the event, but I passed by after. But I was not able to locate. I mean, I went by another house, and they listened to my program there. So I hope when I pass by some other time I can get it, because it is still important. All right. But by and large, everything went out well. So we surpassed the amount we we wanted to. In other words, we projected that it would be between $30,000 to $40,000. But boy, we passed that thing by far, by a whole 20 something $1,000, right? So just again saying to you, I want to thank you very much. I want to express my appreciation. And everything was just copacetic. I want to thank Miss Alexander. You know who you are. You're in the diaspora. Thank you very much. I want to thank Mr. Lewis, right? Special thanks to these people. You see, and also Miss Finch. You see the decoration. You see that thing, the whole decoration, the gold, the white, the everything. That did not just happen like that, right? It did not just happen like that. It was hard work, and the folks who made it happen was Miss Alexander. You know who you are. I'm not going to call your first name. And Mr. Lewis. You know who you are. I will not call your first name. And Finch. I will not call your first name. I want to also thank another Lewis, Mr. Lewis, all right, in Trinidad, for all that you have done, the amount of tickets you purchase, the amount of stuff you send to make this thing happen, to make it come true. All right, Heron, I could call your name. That particular individual from Trinidad, you really put out and made this a reality. I want to thank you sincerely. All right, so I mean, look, you did it. You assisted a lot of people who sponsored tickets, Right? I want to thank you. You were not there, but you sponsored tickets. You make it a reality. I was up very early. A friend said to me, "Oh, Kem Jones, you ain't getting a decorator." I said, "No, I'm the decorator. I'm the person decorating." Say, "Kem Jones, you ain't getting a cleaner." I said, "No, I'm the person who, organized that. The cooking, the this, everybody. We gave a little assignment, do this, do that. I mean, it was a team effort. A team effort. And I want to thank you sincerely. And folks, you know who you are. We were out there very early. And when people saw that decoration, because I tell you, once I am involved in something, you'd have to ask a question. I would make sure that it's perfect. We transform the place, right? My good friend with the palm, who gave me the palm, the 6 palm. Well, the it's in the containers. You know who you are. You told me don't mention your name. Just say the man with the palm in parade. He normally rents the palm to people with different shows and so on. But he gave me that freely, free, right? Free. So I want to thank you sincerely for that. I want to thank you very much. And look, you worked really, really well with me to make sure that this thing is a great success. So it's a great success, and everybody left with a good feedback. I mean, I received messages from so many people, right? Saying, "Kem Jones, boy, when is the next one?" All right. People really, really enjoyed it. Really enjoyed it. I mean, we transformed that place. Really, really transformed that place. I want to thank Danny D. I want to thank you, brother. Yes, we know it's business, but you did not fail me, Danny D. I want to thank Wood Beast, Selector Beast, right? That's DJ Selector Beast. He has always been there. I want to thank Solid the Band, Andre Greenwich, and Solid the Band. You all outperformed. You all did well. You all did well. I want to thank you sincerely. People really enjoyed the live band music and really enjoyed Selector Beast. So Andre and Solid the Band, I mean, you all have never disappointed me. Let me just say it up front. You have never disappointed me. You all were there on time, right? You all were there on time. Good? Always. And nothing was a problem. Everything flowed well. All right? Everything was A-OK. I want to thank Ricky. My good partner, Ricky, I want to thank you very much. I want to thank Junior George. Junior George was there. I want to thank Junior George for his platform where you were able to go and purchase tickets. I want to thank him for promoting and supporting what I do always. So, Junior, take a bow, big up your whole self. I appreciate you. I thank you. All right? Thank you very much. So, Ricky Mochri, that's Ricky in tongue. I mean, he's my real boy, and he has always been there for me through thick and thin. That's my boy. All right? I want to thank you very, very, very much. All right? Good. So, the entire event was good. The band, solid. The band, they did not fail. They did not disappoint. Um, the DJ did not disappoint. The folks who I rented the tents from, the everything, Festus, the area, the place, right? And people don't know that area there. Sometimes you get mosquitoes, and I organized to make sure that you ain't get bite. So I had the off, right, plan base off. So I was really down to the T, making sure that I purchased that. So everybody who had the little thing, they spray up and thing. Then I had all the incense. So I had Rasta man, you know who you are. I don't know your name, but you went around the entire perimeter and put incense around the entire perimeter to make sure that the mosquitoes they were not raging. I want to thank you very much. All right, the folks who pick up the garbage and the bottles and the cans and make sure that after the event everything was. I want to thank you sincerely. That event was successful because of you. All right? Because of you. So the first event again, we were able to make in profit $62,300. So $62,000, $62,300 is the first profit for the first event. We have 9 more events to go. 9 more events. I will tell you about the next one, but there will be a big event for independence, right? Around independence time. There will be a big event around that time. So I will let you know. The homecoming, the 50 years, right? I will let you know in advance for that event. And there will be a big event for as a last event. It will be a big event where I will be celebrating 10 years, 10 years in radio or in this business of talk radio and podcasting. 10 years. All right. So I will let you know. I will make sure that you know about it. Good? In advance. So I want to thank the people who sponsored tickets. I want to thank the people who bought tickets and came. I want to thank the people who assisted in many different ways. I mean, if it was not for you, it would not have been possible. And I'm thankful because I do not owe anybody. And that's the beautiful thing about me. I pay all the debts and profit, actual profit, is $62,000. That's $62,300. All right. So everything is covered, and that's the profit. So we are moving to the next event. The next event and the next one, it's 9 events. And it is my hope that at the end, and I believe that it will happen at the end of the 10 events, that we would have all the required cash to get all the equipment. Because in fact, this morning I was online checking out all the equipment and so on. Right? They're not cheap. So again, that is important. And what I will do is to set up a separate account for that purpose. Right? I will set up that account so you can actually donate if you want to for the purpose of the radio station. So I will update you, right? As it goes, I will update you. And you know how I do it. Transparency is my name. So I would provide you with the information sometime maybe next week, sometime next week. So if you want to donate towards the radio station, right? Between now and the 10 years anniversary, the 10th anniversary, right? You can actually do that. That's important. Because you know there are some people who just want to donate something towards that. I remember there's a lady, a gentle lady who said to me, Kem Jones, I want to, I'll donate a big screen for that radio station. Right? So you can count on me. she will donate. I think her name is what's your name, boy? Can't remember the name offhand, right? But I have it written down. All right, Miss Hagley, Miss Hagley, yes, Miss Hagley, yes. So Miss Hagley, she said I want to donate a big screen TV for that brand new radio station, right? A big screen, maybe a 60 feet or whatever the size. She want to donate that. Good. So people can do that. So that's important. Good. So, folks, I want to thank you very much. Sincerely, look, I could tell you I'm born out, right? I'm born out, so I go. It's a short version of the program today. I just wanted to come on to say thanks. Tomorrow is a holiday, so I will not be on, so I get enough rest tomorrow. It's a public holiday in Grenada for Emancipation Day, and then I'll be on Tuesday morning. So Tuesday morning, and we continue as normal from Tuesday. Good. So again, telling you, thanks, expressing my appreciation to you. I want to thank all the people who made this possible. I want to thank you very much. And you know me, I always like to express appreciation and thanks openly. I like to do it. That is where the blessing comes from. Thank you very much. And just letting you know again, the profit we made was $62,300 in the first event. All right, first event. This time around, because of the event, I was not able to do the pledge as I normally do it to keep the program itself going. So the folks who normally pledge to keep the program going and you have not yet pledged or fulfilled that pledge, try to fulfill that. All right? There are people who pledge and fulfill that pledge already. They didn't wait for me to message them because I was not able to do. I was just so caught up. I was just so caught up with the event. I really wanted it to come out, nice and proper and everything, and it did. I just didn't have time to message the usual people who give to the program. There are some people I don't have to message them, right? They just fulfill the whole thing. All right. So please, I urge you, if you normally give to the program, fulfill that obligation. Good. If you can't do it, so be it. But try to fulfill that obligation. I will appreciate it. So call me up, say, Kem Jones boy, conk me in. I will send a little pledge to you, or we go take it from there. Or, well, Kem Jones, why you pass by me to collect the little pledge? You know what I mean? That kind of vibes. I want to encourage you to do that because I need the money, because the money that we made for the radio station, and we're not touching that, right? That has to remain there. We're not touching that. And then the next event, when we get that, I'll tell you how much we have, keep you updated. That's important. Very, very important. So that's something separate and apart from everything else. So I want you to, who normally pledge, or if you want to pledge to the program to keep the program on air, you can still do that. All right? You can still do that. So, folks, I want to thank you again. Thank you sincerely. I'm born out. I drained. I could tell you that. So it's a shortened version of the program today. I'm not even going for the full hour. Take good care. Bye for now. Take good care and bye for now. Thank you very much, Kim the King, for allowing me to come on to do that. Thank you. That short version of the program. So I know. Say to you folks, take good care. Bye for now. Bye for now. Bye for now. All right? Nice. Thank you very much, everyone. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I really, really appreciate it. Trust me. And if I didn't mention your name, thank you.